What's going on, Libra? Happy birthday! Welcome to your birthday reading, your October reading by Divine Nudges. Libra, I hope you have some fun and exciting things planned for the month of ahead. Ooh, that was a Freudian slip. I don't know if you caught it, but hey now. With that being said, I hope that you are finding ways to celebrate yourself. What is it? I don't know. Uh, Another cycle around the sun because I can't think of the actual saying itself. Okay, Libra, love you lots. Happy birthday. Um, let's get right to it. Okay, so you know what? Interestingly enough, Libra, you may have to gift yourself with some release during the month because I was drawn to the cord cutting deck first and foremost. So, that lets me know that there might be some energies in your life right now that you need to cut out. And that may be the way that you need to celebrate your birthday or gift yourself is by relieving yourself of those energies. So let's see, Spirit, what's going on? Conceited. Okay. So there may be someone around you who thinks everybody wants them. In other words, they think they're the prize. What does that mean? That means they think you should chase them. That means that you should be at their beck and call. That means that they think that you should feel like you're lucky to have them, right? But they don't see you as a prize. They don't really consider your value or what you're bringing to the table. I don't like it. Cut them out because it is Libra season and this is about you. Content, satisfied with the current state, even if it's not good. So, Libra, we need to release settling. We need to cut settling out, okay? And you may be realizing, Libra, that whoever this individual is, you were settling from the beginning. You may have known it and just kind of turned a blind eye to your own intuitive thoughts or your own discerning nature, okay? Um, but yeah, not being satisfied with the status quo, not being satisfied with the bare minimum, that's what we need to work towards during the month of October. We need to cut that out. Come on now, it is Libra season. Mean girls, okay, so someone could be gossiping around you, okay, Libra. Hopefully, you're not the one doing the gossiping. Hopefully, you're not the one being a mean. I cannot stand mean girls. Ooh. Ooh, but anyway, so hopefully this isn't you. But if you have mean girl energy around you and this conceited person is a mean girl and they act like you're lucky to have them as a friend, cut them out. Cut them out. And then miserable wakes up just to project their misery on someone else. So again, place these messages where they apply in your storyline. Hopefully you're not the miserable one. Hopefully that you're not projecting your misery onto others, Libra. And even, just as importantly, equally as important, you need to cut out anyone who's projecting their misery on you and making it seem like, their problems are your problems. Debbie Downers, bringing you down and all that good stuff. Okay. So again, I feel like Spirit wanted me to start your reading off with really just says your handout looking for something for free. Okay. So there could be someone in your auric field, in your energetic field, who's a gold digger or who uses you. Okay. That person needs to be cut out. Okay. And again, it could be, this conceited person who thinks everybody wants them could have this perspective or this outlook that like all women are gold diggers, all women are looking for something for free, right? Like this really toxic perspective about the divine feminine. Okay, so this might be someone in your energy that treats you like you're just like everybody else. You're just a gold digger, like and that's healing that they need to do on their part if this resonates and applies with you. And naturally, hopefully, you're not out there looking for a handout and putting yourself out there like that, because then someone might be feeling like that's all that there is to you. Okay. So take these messages as they resonate, Libra. I will trust that you know exactly what to do with them. Okay. All right. Let's look at some tarot messages for Libra. Birthday month. Birthday month. Yes. I don't know about you, but I get so excited around my birthday. Like, I love me. I just love my birthday. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the day that the world was blessed with my presence. So, hopefully, Libra, you have that same attitude. Hopefully, you'll be reflecting and you'll really assess, the mark that you've made in the world, because you've definitely made a mark. Okay. And I'm really feeling intuitively guided to say that to you. That's definitely a divine nudge. There is this need for you to bring into your awareness just how valuable you are in the world, to others, to yourself. Okay. All right. Tarot. Let's get some tarot messages. What's going on with Libra? Okay, Libra. So we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This could be extreme anxiety, extreme depression, extreme isolation, extreme despair, loneliness. Or it could be like coming out of all of that. It could be coming out of a period of loneliness, of despair, of anxiety. Okay. But I am sensing, yes, that most recently something was troubling you, Libra. Something has been troubling you. And the smoke, the clouds may be clearing out on that. Okay. So that's a great birthday gift from the universe. But let's keep moving here to see. Yeah. So we have here the Six of Wands. Something may have been brought to your attention, Libra. Okay. This is a card of rewards, recognition, and acknowledgement. Okay. So, and also attention, someone receiving attention. Okay. So something may have been brought to your attention, Libra, that helped you clear out whatever was troubling you. Okay. And you're going to, if you haven't yet, you will be able to clear it out successfully, especially if this energy or this situation or this issue was something that was troubling you to release because you were dependent on the situation or the person or the thing, or you felt like it would be very disruptive to your life. You're being divinely nudged to know that you moving on from it, you'll be moving on successfully and you won't skip a beat. It will not be disruptive to your life. If anything, it will be an improvement to your life. Okay. All right, let's see what's that? What else? Yeah, here we have the King of Wands, and it kind of is like crossing the situation. So, King of Wands, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, so you could be dealing with anyone in those signs. Otherwise, the King of Swords can be very cold and detached, especially when in the reverse. I mean, this is a very logical, intellectual being. Libra, this could be you. You could maybe have been operating in your masculine energy where, like, now you're like, you know what? It is mind over matter, not really relying on your heart chakra in order to move on from this situation. Or this could be the individual that you are moving on. You could be moving on from this King of Swords who's just been very cold and detached. And yeah, I don't really want to say narcissistic, but I mean that could be the vibe, that could be the vibe. And what I'm getting with this King of Swords crossing this situation is that they're probably not going to make it easy for you to walk away successfully. They're probably going to want to make it challenging for you, Libra, but birthday month. Okay. So it's all about you. Here's the thing, boo boo. Here's the thing, baby doll, baby face. You thought you were the prize and you treated me like I was absolutely nothing. I need you to keep that same energy as you see me walk out the door. Okay. Come on now. we're not playing these games. You don't get to have it both ways. Yeah, this person, tried to leave you out in the cold, made it seem like you were not valuable. Truth is, this person has some low vibrational tendencies, but I'm also being divinely guided to challenge you, Libra, to kind of take inventory of your own. Okay, what am I thinking? There's this saying that says, don't focus on their toxic traits, focus on the vibration or the energies within you that were attracted to their toxic traits. Okay, and I just messed that up 110% of the way, but not really, because I know that you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, Libra, so there may be a need for you to really assess, like, why did you deal with someone that was so negative, like had such a negative impact on you, and acted like you were, yesterday's news. I don't want to say, like, I don't want to make you feel like you were like, oh my God, you were with someone who was treating you like trash. Like, I'm not going to say that, but I'm just not really getting that this was a positive addition to your life. Okay. Loneliness may be a part of it, right? But you may come to a point, Libra, where you feel like, well, I'd rather be alone than to be in poor company, because my company is all that and a bag of chips. And here we have the Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. Okay. I'm hearing counseling. Okay. So some of you may be in therapy. Some of you may be going through therapy to get out of this situation, or maybe just discovering, some of the things that I just mentioned about, like, taking that self inventory to really get to the root of why you were involved with this individual. Some of you may be going to counseling or going through therapy about this. Okay. Could have something to do with some traditions, some old, I'm hearing commitment, though. I'm hearing commitment. There could, this could just something about your loyalty maybe coming up at play, Libra, that played a part in this situation. You could be old school, and maybe your upbringing was like, you stick with someone through thick and thin, good, bad, or ugly. You don't just give up right away. So there could be something about your loyalty and a committed heart and mentality that you had that really kind of kept you in this situation probably longer than you should have been. Okay. What else? What else am I getting from this Hierophant? Spirit, what's this Hierophant? Can you give me any more insight on the purpose of this Hierophant? Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Libra, you may have, or may recently or lately, as of late, been praying, like, listen, Spirit, Divine, God, your source, please change my financial situation, especially as it relates to work. Okay. So I'm getting that the divine has heard your prayers. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is a very positive card. It's a very lucky card. It indicates good fortune coming in. Okay. So anticipate some changes in your working situation. I'm also hearing that be careful not to get imposter syndrome, because especially if you're out there looking for work and you're in the job market, or you want a promotion, whatever is blocking this situation, it has to do with divine timing, and it has to do with destiny. So, Libra, there may be a need for you to really, really, again, take inventory about what your life purpose is, and are you on the right path? Because if you're experiencing blockages, it may just be the universe's way of protecting you from an unfulfilling future, an unfulfilling life. Like, it's almost like right now the cosmic womb is ripe for making dreams come true. Okay, so this could be a good time for you to really just assess, are you in the most creative space that you can be? Are you doing what comes naturally good to you, what what you've mastered throughout your life? Okay, there may be a need for you to really assess that, and then take a leap of faith and be bold and brazen in going after those kinds of, vocations, jobs, careers, pursuing your heart's desires, Libra. Okay. But I do see here where, yeah, there are some changes coming in. There are some changes coming in, and they're coming in again. And I'm see, what's standing out to me here, Libra, is these books. So some of you may have been going through some training, getting some certifications, learning a new skill or a new trade or something like that. So, with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is someone who has mastered a skill, there could be a need for you to maybe update your skills, renew your skills to make you more marketable as well. Something here about reading. Okay. I don't know if that could be tarot reading or some other readings, but yeah, you may be doing some reading during the month of October, cozying up with your warm fuzzies on and just reading a good book. So for some of you, you may not be working. You may just be enjoying your free time, like making the most of your situation basically. That could be going on for you during the month of October, Libra. Okay, let's move on from these tarot messages. But all in all, the Wheel of Fortune is here. And what I'm picking up more than anything is that there will be changes. And it's going to be to your financial situation. Okay. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, that's like, you know, ruled by Jupiter. And that's your like cosmic friend in the sky. All right. Ooh. Come on. Come on. What do we have here? Times are changing. What did I say? I love it. I love it when the oracle's like, yes, divine, you were on to something. You were right. So there it says here, times are changing. So when I said, maybe you need to update your skill set, okay? We're in the age of Aquarius. It is a very innovative time. It is a time that's driven by technology, technological advances. There's a lot of AI in the air. You may find that you have a knack for dealing with that technology as it relates to your creative abilities, Libra. Okay? But there's something about really understanding that, especially with that Hierophant that was there, which is a card of institutions and people activities. So it could be marriage, it could be corporations, it could be churches, it could be schools, anything and everything. This new technology is penetrating the earth plane in the age of Aquarius. Okay. So there's a need for you to understand that if you are trying to make changes to your financial situation with outdated skills or without updating your skills, that may pose some challenges for you. Okay. Um, at the bottom of the deck, we have first house identity check. So I'm going to read from the book for both of these because I don't want to mess these up. Okay. All right. So let's see. What does the first house card have to say? Identity check. Who do you see staring back at you in your selfies? How about when you envision your image in your mind's eye? And who exactly does everyone else see when they look at you? Not to induce an identity crisis or anything, but whatever you're currently dealing with probably requires you to hold up a mirror to yourself and assess who you are. The first house of an astrology chart is the horoscopic home of the self. It rules your image, your identity, and your overall presence. It's easy to get caught up in worrying what other people think, but at the end of the day, none of that matters if you feel secure in who you are. Clear away all the gunk in your aura and get in touch with the true you. Life is easier when you stop pretending to be somebody else and can effortlessly and authentically be yourself. So, Libra, as I was reading this, if for those of you who are engaging in therapy or in counseling, that might be something that comes up. Okay. In your upbringing, in the traditional values upon which you were raised, you may have felt like you could not have shown up as your authentic self because your authentic self it was like against the grain for what your family um your family makeup was. Okay, you could have been a bit of a black sheep, or you could have been a bit of a quirky person, just different from your family. That could be something that you might be dealing with right now. So this is definitely a time for self love. Again, birthday month, birthday month. Okay, so this is, it's about you, Libra, and it is okay to put yourself first. You know, selfishness is not any worse. Like, okay, selflessness is no better than selfishness. If when you're being selfless, you are sacrificing yourself, you are ignoring your own wants and needs. There's nothing honorable about selflessness when you're constantly sacrificing yourself. Okay, so that might be something that you really need to consider for yourself. It's okay to make things about you, to make yourself a priority sometimes, Libra. Okay. And this isn't just about other people, this is about you as well. Again, we talked about, hey, are you aligned with your life's purpose? Because if you're being blocked from moving in a certain direction, it may be because, like for example, when I was growing up, it was like, oh, you have to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a business person in order to succeed in the world. Like, are you trying to fit a certain mold right now, Libra? Because the universe, whether you realize it or not, may be being very kind to you right now by blocking your ability to fit into a mold. Okay. It may be just basically saying, hey, babe, you could be a lot happier if you let your hair down and you just do whatever you want to do. Be messy, be quirky, be different. Like, whatevs, babe. It's a big world. Times are changing, which I'm going to read next. Times are changing. So, being a doctor, a lawyer, or a business person isn't the only way that you can be successful in the world in today's day and age. Okay, so mutable. Let's see what that has to say here. Birthday month, birthday month. All right, it says here, nothing lasts forever. And the ultra adaptable, mutable zodiac signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, know that very well. That's why this card is all about rolling with life's ever changing cycles and surprises. A season of your life story is currently coming to an end. So it's time to start closing that chapter while also preparing for the inevitable new beginnings that lie ahead. Stay light on your feet and keep an open mind and heart as you navigate the energetic ebb and flow that's pushing you toward a natural transition period. Being adaptable rather than rigid will make things so much easier. I mean, this is really just bringing it home, babes. This is bringing it home with that Hierophant there and that Wheel of Fortune. It's like, dude, you need to change. Sorry. I'm like, dude, you need to change your outdated ways of thinking. Embrace the new because the old ways aren't working anymore, baby. Vibrations have been raised, from the 3D to the 5D. There's so many changes in the world today, so like holding on to traditional beliefs and traditional methods of operating and showing up in the world is just not going to serve you anymore. And this, my love, actually means freedom. It's actually a really good and positive thing because a lot of us are over the old ways of doing things. A lot of us want fun, a lot of us want love, excitement, and a lot of the old ways just weren't exciting. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. Well, unless you were part of the Wolf of Wall Street era, because hey now. All righty. Okay. Really quickly, really quickly. Let me okay, so your health. You're gonna be glowing during your birthday month. Okay, claim it. If you weren't planning on it, that's the plan now, Libra. The plan now is I am vibrant, I am shining, I am glowing, and can't nobody bring me down. Okay, so your health is going to be really good. You're just going to be glowing and vibrant. Strength. It says here trusting. Okay. So, trusting the process, you're going to have the courage and the strength to trust the process. But what will happen, Libra, is the more you trust, the more you're going to be surprised at how much more strong and confident and powerful you feel with that alignment, with that tapping into the universal energies that are in control, because we have been fooled into thinking that we're in control. We're never in control. And yet we are, because we're co-creators. But co means you only have 50% ownership in the creation of your life. So trusting the process. It's the more you trust it, the stronger your manifestation ability is going to get, the stronger your ability to create your own life as you want it, because you're going to be a lot less fearful about it. You're going to be a lot less rigid about it. You're going to be a lot less anxious about it, because you're going to be able, it's like give the universe a chance to show and prove. Creativity, my love. Colorful. This came out for Gemini as well, so this could just be an air sign thing right now, but you may be attracted to colors right now if you're working on any projects, if you're decorating your home, anything that you're doing. It's going to be about colors. And I'm hearing chakras, so this might have something to do with the chakras. Maybe do some chakra meditation, okay, for those of you who are into it. But there's something to do with colors. Colors may mean something to you during the month of October too, Libra. So if there's any particular color that you just kind of keep seeing all over the place, maybe look up what the meaning of that color is, because there may be a message in there for you. In the department of love, here we have kind. Okay, the word kind. I know I didn't really show you any of the other dice, but here we have the word kind. Kind. I hope you can see it. So be kind to yourself. I am not sure if right now you are surrounded by people who are being kind to you, but if you're not, you need to be, and you need to be more selective. You need to now, okay, with all of the changes that we've discussed during this reading, we're not settling. We are setting standards and boundaries and showing people how to treat us. And in doing so, you are not only being kind to yourself, but you are making it a requirement for others to be kind to you. So there's something about your heart needs to soften a bit, and it's going to soften through kindness, primarily self kindness. And for abundance, I see the word enriched here, which I love, because that wheel of fortune, I was primarily reading it as changes. Okay. But remember, abundance isn't just about finances. Okay. That's more like prosperity to me. Whereas abundance includes prosperity, but includes enrichment in every area of your life: mind, body, spirit, love, right? So I see where there's going to be some room for enrichment, but it's going to require you to be kind to yourself. What does that mean? That means like not having this cold and bitter outlook towards the world and the people in it. Okay. Because you're cutting yourself off to opportunities for love that don't have to be romantic, just any kind of love. And you're cutting yourself off from opportunities to receive it, to open yourself up to it. Okay. So um, think in terms of enrichment. How can you enrich your life during the month of October, so that you're not just focused on your coins during the month? Okay. Because I'm not sure if the financial situation is going to change during the month of October, or if those changes are just gearing up. That could be the case for some of you, but I'm more so sensing that this month is about a high level of abundance. Again, every aspect of your life. Libra, I am going to end these messages here. If they have resonated with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And I need the viewers in order to help me with that. Other than that, you have a wonderful, amazing, awesome month. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I will talk to you soon.